Hey, what's up? We're on the Minecraft server. Join the Steam group, and if you want to play Attack of the B Team, this really cool mod pack, then enter in your Minecraft name and want to play, huh? Because this is our Minecraft server. It's sick. So we got 1,700 subscribers. It's really cool. Thank you, everybody. We got to 1,700. We got some games to give away. We got some new games to give away for our new goal of 1,800. It's fucking awesome. So the people that won last time were, I got it written down right here. Where is it? Who won last time? So it was Lexatom who won first place, and then Sporion, and then Dave, and then Chris. And so what they did was they commented on the last video, and that's how they entered. And for this time, I want you to join the Steam group, and then type a comment on the specific thread. So we're going to make a thread about this contest. Enter in right there. So you got to write a comment on the thread. Alright, sound awesome? So the games that were given away last time were, what is it? We got Paranautical Activity, Voxatron, Dustforce, and Batman Arkham Asylum. So new games this time for 1,800. It's fucking awesome. And those games are, we got Low Light Combat, which is a prototype made by Wolfire Games during the Humble Mojam. It's the same one that ended up spawning Nuclear Throne, but then it was called Wasteland Kings. It's really cool. So I got 2 extra copies of that I'll give away. Then I got another one of Airship Dragoon. So Airship Dragoon is a game, but here are some other ones. Ready? Serious Sam HD, the first encounter. Serious Sam HD, the second encounter. We got a copy of Killing Floor, a copy of Zeno Clash, Dead Space. You know Dead Space? Like the horror game? It's a really cool one, Dead Space. Then we have Burnout Paradise, the Ultimate Box, which is a really cool racing game. I really like Burnout Paradise. And Monaco, What's Yours Is Mine, that's a cool one. Oh shit, what the fuck's up with the lag on the server? What's wrong with my internet? I'm not doing anything wrong right now. Holy shit. So yeah, Monaco is the last game. So, sum it up again. Low light. What the fucking lag? What the hell just happened there? 2 copies of Low Light Combat, 1 copy of Airship Dragoon, a copy of Serious M HD, the first encounter, a copy of the second encounter, Killing Floor, Zeno Clash, Dead Space, Burnout Paradise, Monaco. That's a lot of games. 10 games. So when we hit 1,800 subscribers, everyone who comments inside that thread, those 10 games are going to be distributed between them. So if more than 10 people enter, then we'll have to start doing the draw. Like this time, I gave away 4 games, more people commented, so I had to distribute that stuff. You know what I mean. And I don't know what the fuck is up with the server right now. They're all dead. All the characters, they're all just like socket right error. Minecraft. Alright, so yeah, so games are given away. We got new games. This is the Minecraft server. Last time we were talking about stuff when we reached 1,600, which is really awesome. I was saying, hey, why don't you guys join the Minecraft server? But no one took me up on that. It's okay. But it's just one person that keeps playing on the Minecraft server. When it was vanilla, he kept on playing. But yeah, I wish more people would play, because server costs money, and I don't know. I think about I haven't played it in a while, So there'll be a few months where I won't play it, but I'm paying for it, So I don't know if I should take it down when I don't want to play. So yeah, that's why it's Attack of the B Team right now, because it's something that I want to play. And I was just leaving it like that before because of that map, because I like that room that I made with the songs, that California Love and What's the Difference. But I can remake those and stuff. It's not that hard, and I saved the map. But anyways, I want people to join. All right, it's gonna be fun, and I want to talk about some stuff that I don't know how to talk about this. It's weird stuff. Yeah. So videos on the channel. Like, my internet's slow, right? So sometimes I'll try to make videos that so they don't so my internet doesn't interfere, you know? Like, I'll try to upload more, but then, like, if a certain game comes out and then I want to play the whole thing, I'll try to play the whole thing as fast as I can, and then, like, also make the videos or whatever. Then I'll have a bunch of videos in the background, so then stuff would kind of build up. Because, yeah, I just like if I play like 6 hours in a day and then I chop those up into 20-minute videos, then you know what I mean? Like, then that's 18 videos, right? You could do that 18 in a day. And if you play 6 hours of games a day for a few days because you want to finish that game, then you end up having a lot of videos, right? So then when I'm doing other stuff, I'm rendering those videos and whatever. So anyways, shit would add up, and then I ended up then the only thing left would be to put the videos public or whatever. But then I try to do different experiments or whatever, you know. Like, if I put a video up and then, like, it'd be a day or two and it still didn't get any views, I'd be like I would less want to put up another video, because I want to wait for that one to at least get 1 view, just so it doesn't say 0 or doesn't say 1, you know. So stuff like that would slow down how much I would put stuff public. And anyways, end up having a lot, and then there are certain videos I want to put up that are current to what's going on, blah blah blah, lots of stuff. But then there's also very, very, very serious personal stuff, and I don't know how to talk about this, and I've been like unsure, I don't know, but when certain things were happening, I've been like talking about them in the Nuclear Throne videos, and those videos aren't up yet because of the reason I was saying. So yeah, I want to put up certain Nuclear Throne videos right away, but my internet's slow, it takes me a while to put those up. But then I have all these previous Nuclear Throne videos I need to put up, and then there's all these other ones I need to put up before that. But anyways, I want to talk about, before I talk about serious stuff, I want to talk about montages, okay? Because that's some cool stuff. That's some positive stuff. Montages, really cool. And what ended up happening was I wanted to, I was thinking about the channel and different, it's not that I was looking at other channels and comparing myself, or like my channel to those, and being like, what's different about them or whatever, because yeah, the videos are all the videos I make are because I want to make them and stuff. But I was thinking about like what's good about certain other videos, you know, like why are certain other channels good, and how they're fundamentally different, right? So certain gaming channels have like really short videos, and they're like really edited. But I was thinking, like, I don't know, like some people think that you should only do that type of stuff, and or some people think that you should only play one type of game, you know. And like if your channel would, like, people would say, like some people say to me, if your channel was only one game, you know, then you'd have more people watching, stuff like that. But I was thinking about how to bring more value or whatever, like what's the good stuff, like how do I highlight the best, whatever, you know, different. I was just thinking about like how do I better show off the stuff that I think is the best, the stuff that I enjoy the most. So then, yeah, Ratchet and Clank was one of the first things where I was thinking about. What ended up happening was I played Ratchet and Clank, and I think it's because the game's kind of boring. That, like, when you're doing the same shit over and over again, like breaking boxes, I'd be like breaking boxes, being like, oh, I broke a box, you know, and shit. And after you break a certain amount of boxes, it's just like, oh, bam, I hit the box, you know, like, I don't know, I didn't really like it. I was looking at the videos of Ratchet and Clank going, yeah, it was kind of fun playing it and stuff, but a video of, like, it's kind of shitty when you play the game and you do the same shit over and over again, but it's worse when you watch a video of that. I don't know. But there are a lot of games that are very similar to that, so, like, what am I saying, you know? Like, I don't know. So, yeah. Oh, crap, I have no way to get up. So, yeah. Montages and stuff. I was thinking about cutting stuff down with Ratchet and Clank, and I ended up doing that, but not like in a full, like making the video shorter, but it was just the whole looking through everything, you know, like rewatching stuff that I recorded and thinking about it or whatever, you know, it's just weird. So that was like a weird process or whatever, because I was not thinking about making the videos like, oh, we're just going to make a video. I'm just going to play games and then render the video, upload it. I was thinking about, like I thought about, like, the perspective of watching it before, but, like, thinking about it more. You know, thinking about the perspective of watching it more. Like, from, what do I like the most? So anyways, there are a couple videos that I experimented with seeing if I can make like a highlight, you know, a couple minute long best of thing of a couple games, and started off with it was mainly because of the Wonderful 101 and how good that game was. Really enjoyed playing the Wonderful 101. That I was just thinking about how, like, maybe like shortening it. So anyways, it took me, I was just thinking about it for a long time, then I eventually came to experimenting with just editing some stuff, and then ended up putting some of those videos up. But anyways, it took me a long ass time, but I had all the it also came with I had a lot of, because of the hard drive breaking or whatever, you know, that was disappointing. But I had a lot of videos, like all the ones I uploaded, a lot of them are still on my hard drive, and I was like, what am I gonna do with these? Like, because I was thinking about, like, making clips, because one of the things I use for the intros is like a few clips, and I'd always thought about, you know, collecting clips from the games I play after, you know, so I can make another one of those eventually. But I never ended up doing that, you know, I still haven't done that yet. So anyways, yeah, it came from the thinking about the clips, but then thinking about what more to do with the clips, and then how does that compare to other channels or whatever, and what makes those fundamentally different videos good. Because they're not, like, they're telling a completely different story than a longer form one, you know? Like, you can't say the same things, blah blah blah, all that type of stuff. So yeah, it took me a long time to edit down all of the Wonderful 101 videos, but then I made a whole bunch of montages of them, and I thought it was fucking awesome. But then even more time passed, and I let those simmer for a while, because I knew that there's too many, because it was such a long game, and there's so many parts I thought were highlights, and I didn't know how to approach it, you know. So anyway, I ended up making, like, it doesn't show the entire story. It doesn't show, like, every cutscene, or like a short version of every cutscene or anything like that. But it shows a lot, and it's all edited. But it's still very long, with all the different parts of the Wonderful 101. So those ended up sitting around for a while, making more. You know, Banjo-Kazooie was another one that I ended up. Anarchy Reigns was the first one that I edited all the way through because the Wonderful 101 just took so long. So, but that was the one I started with. But anyways, montages. It's been a lot of work where a lot of videos have been sitting there, you know, like I've had like a big backlog or whatever of videos, and then all the shit I was saying before, but then it just took a while to get enough montages that weren't that were different games, because I didn't want to put up all the Wonderful 101 montages all together. I wanted to have other ones, like different games in between. And then a lot of time passed, and I would rewatch those montages over and over because I really liked watching them. But then I thought about I cut down the 40 to 20. Like all 40 are still gonna go up, and but I cut them down. I like made a list of like the best ones of all the montages for certain games where there's a shitload of them. Like Banjo-Kazooie, same one, where there's gonna be like 30 something montages of that game, and I cut that down to less than that. So I have like different lists where there's like the long videos, and then there's all the montages, and then there's just like the slightly reduced list. So it's like the best montages or whatever. So I was just thinking about all this stuff, you know, like putting in more effort into making smaller videos, and then I have a whole bunch of small videos, but what about getting rid of a bunch of the small videos and in favor of highlighting the fewer, you know, better ones, and then directing them to the alternate other stuff if they want. Oh shit, I keep running out of stuff. So yeah, it's all like stuff I was thinking about. I should just put this away in here. Oh my god. So yeah, thinking about all that stuff, blah blah blah. But I ended up having a lot of stuff up, and now I'm putting a lot of videos public. So why am I putting a lot of videos public? This is what I'm getting to. I kind of just want to, like, there's a lot of reasons, right? Like, I want to put all that backlog stuff up because there are a lot of videos, and a lot of them I'm really fucking proud of. Like, that's what I'm saying. The montages took so much time, but I'm really proud of them, and I really like them. Like, I personally really like them, so I think you might like them. I think we're taking the channel up a notch because of this. You know, actually putting in a lot of effort into. It's basically like saying thank you, like this video, saying thank you to the people that are subscribing, because the people that watch the videos, you know, it means a lot to me. Thank you. I want you to enjoy the videos that you came here, the videos that you watch that made you come here. You know, the things that brought you here, those are cool. You know, thanks for watching those and stuff. But I got some other stuff that I think are, you know, that are really cool, that I put a lot of effort in for you, that are shorter. You know what I mean? I think it's, you know, it's a good thing. Blah, blah, blah. It's because, like, if you want to draw more people in, then you can't always get someone to watch like a really long video and be like, oh, watch this whole thing because, like, half an hour into it, something cool happens. You know, like, I gotta be able to present it in a better way, so figuring out ways to present it in better ways, like the Ratchet and Clank one. It's a long video that's presented in a better way, so that's experiment. And then the montages, you know, that's what I think is like a core thing that I'm gonna keep doing, right? Because the Ratchet and Clank one, I can't upload like a 20-minute video and then like a 30-minute video, you know? So, yeah. Oh crap, my pick broke. So I want to talk about some serious life stuff, alright? Because serious, sad stuff that is serious. And it's, yeah. So yeah, like I don't know how to go on to go about this, but if you watch this long, you know, because I've already been talking for a while, thank you. And yeah, so basically my dad's sick and I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's bad. I kind of don't know how. I don't know if I'm gonna keep making the videos in certain ways or whatever, because yeah, just for certain things. Like, I don't know. Okay, so it's a long story, and basically, like, since right when I graduated high school, like, they found a lump in my dad, and now it's 5.5 years after high school, because I graduated high school in 2009, and it's January of 2015, so that would have been 5.5 years. But it's been a lot of stuff, and basically, like, it's awkward. I don't know how to explain it, but I have to tell you because it's a thing that's on my mind. It's a thing that's affecting me a lot. It's affecting my dad more, obviously, but it's been going on for a long time, and right now it's really bad, and I can't explain it besides just like if I start going into detail, then there's a chance I can start crying. There's lots of stuff, like, but basically I don't know how. Like, I want to keep making videos. I don't want to stop. I want to tell you this, but I don't want to, like, tell you this and then stop releasing videos, or, like, tell you that and then keep putting out the older videos. Right? It's just... So there's a lot of... Like, okay, there's so many... It's been such a story or whatever that I kind of don't remember a lot of it. Like, I have to keep track of it or something. So basically, before 2009, my dad was having like stomach problems, and just stomach aches or whatever, and it was because of diverticulitis. So if you know what diverticulitis is, it's like inflammation of the colon. Like parts of your colon get inflamed. It's like really bad, you know. It's just like it gets really, it's like a open sore, whatever, inside of you, in your digestive system, and then it gets worse and worse. So because of that, they're doing scans and stuff like that, and then they found a lump in his diaphragm, which is like stomachy, you know, around there, abs. You know, like that, around there. So yeah, fuck, I have to write it down. Holy shit. Yeah. So yeah, jeez. Okay, what am I doing? So because of that, they found the lump in him in 2000, like when I graduated high school. Like right after, like I guess a couple weeks after is when they found it, and then there were lots of tests, blah blah blah, tests and biopsies and things like that. Biopsies are when they try to take a sample to see whether or not the lump is a tumor, cancerous tumor or something like that. They wait to see if it grows, lots of different stuff like that, and yeah. So that was in 2009, and then it was like a whole full year, and like that whole full, like, I was scared shitless immediately, like as soon as they said that, you know, like, and that like really made it, like, there's even a song that I wrote that's on like the album, that's on Conceptual Reality, called Swollen, that I wrote when that happened, basically, because I was just like, is this like a sad song? I don't fucking know. But it's just like, I didn't know what to do. Like, that was like the only thing I could do to like cope with it, basically. Just was write a song. I didn't know what else to do. But yeah. So after that full year, that was, I took a year off. So that year was the year that I took off of high school because, after high school, because I didn't get into this music school that I wanted to for stupid. Yeah. Stupid reasons, like, I don't know. And then, blah, 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 then the next year I didn't get into the recording school that I wanted to get into, but my friend got onto the waiting list with a song that I did, even though he was still honest about how much recording experience he did. I don't know, it's just weird how, like, you could be like, yeah, I've been doing recording my whole life, here's fucking years worth of work, and then they don't get in because it's just a fucking random process or whatever. It's just like weird as hell. But yeah, anyways, oh fuck. So summer of 2010 was when he had the first surgery to take the thing out, and they found out that it was cancer, and it was something called spindle cell sarcoma, which is like a weird type of, but it's like an even weirder type of spindle cell sarcoma. Weird. So it's like a weird type of cancer, basically, and it's not cool. And it's like a very rare one, blah blah blah. And then they were saying like the doctors are saying, oh, this is like really important, whatever, you know, if this happens again. So long story short, there's 50-50 chance that it could come back, and if it comes back, then it keeps coming back until bad stuff, till you die, bad stuff. And so fucking yeah. Oh, it's so stupid. I had to fucking write it down. Like, I had to sit there for a while and think about it, about other life events, just because it's so many. Because bad stuff's happened to like everybody. Like, okay, both of my grandparents are still alive. Well, like on both sides, on my mom and dad's side. But bad stuff, they're all still alive. But just bad stuff happened to all of them. That's been like really fucked up traumas. I don't know what I'm saying, but anyways, fucking, it was 2010. It was the summer of 2010 when his first surgery happened, and then it was. Oh, I gotta put torches. It was so it was a little bit more than a year after that. November 2011. So like they kept doing tests every 3 months in that year. Like I guess it was like a year and a quarter, but kept doing tests. And then November 2011. This is the weird thing because it's the same day as the Grand Theft Auto trailer, Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer, and I was like, oh, it's fucking, like every single time they went to the test before that, and that they didn't find anything, so I was sure that they weren't going to find anything again. And then yeah, and it was the same day as the Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer, so I'm like, oh, of course nothing bad's going to happen today, so it's a great day. Oh, no, you go see the Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer, and then they're like, found another lump. So that was November 2011, and then like a month later, when they're doing a biopsy, the worst fucking thing ever happened, where it wasn't as long. I would be like, you used to smoke cigarettes, blah blah blah. But it's like a carcinogen. I don't know. It's like the smoking cigarettes gives you cancer, but it gives you a certain type of cancer. It doesn't give you like any type of cancer, right? Like you don't get like a random like specific I don't know. So like, but then again, there's not much known about the type of cancer that my dad has, so it is. So that's what I would say to him. But zero evidence for smoking marijuana for any type of cancer, so you can just suck my wiener over there. But yeah, he was doing a biopsy and in his lung, and so like they're sticking like a fucking thing in his lung, like, and they're like trying to get something, right? No, it's in his I think that's what it was. So yeah, because I think it's a camera. Fuck, I don't remember. But it's like shit in his mouth, right? They're trying to get a sample of the lump in his lung. Something goes bad. His lungs start filling up with blood. So like, what my dad said was, so he's sitting there on the table, you know, in the hospital on the table. They're doing the biopsy. Shit's in his mouth. They're going all, you know, doing all this stuff. Something happens and he hears like a pop or whatever sound, and then just like his lungs are all filled with blood, but then just blood starts pouring out of his mouth like a fucking horror movie, like disgusting fucking horror movie. And like blood all over the floor, just like he lost so much blood that they had to give him blood and stuff. But the worst thing about this is bubbles would go into your blood because of what happened, you know, with the whatever the fuck happened with his lung, right? So like so long story short, he almost died that day in many different ways. And it happened before at the hospital, and that person died, and then like in the hospital's history, it only happened that one time. And then since it happened to my dad, it has actually happened to one more person, because he found out about it when he went to the hospital, and that guy didn't work out well for him. So my dad apparently, you know, fucking lucky. So when that thing happened, it was really bad. Really scary. Okay, basically what I'm saying is, like, I haven't really talked about this, you know, but I'm 23, and I've been like, I don't know, I haven't come to terms with this, because yeah, like my dad's still alive. I'm happy. Oh, there used to be more sheep in there. I just haven't come to terms with this. I still because I still enjoy hanging out with my dad all the time. I don't know, it's because like of this biopsy thing, right? Like something like that, when it was like, when I got a call from my mom telling me what happened, and she's like, oh, so he's in a depressurization chamber, and if we're lucky, you know, a bubble won't go to his brain and kill him, you know, and, you know, hopefully it will depressurize in time or whatever, you know, what weird shit like that. Because that's the thing, bubbles go into your blood. If one goes into your brain, then you're dead. So you could, like, there were many different ways that bad stuff could have happened that day. And scary, right? So when, like, when something that is that ridiculously, like, holy shit, when that is relieved or whatever, then, like, honestly, after that, it was like, okay, let's just get this fucking surgery done with, let's get this thing out, and then it happened. It was like, let's get this thing done, and let's get it out, and that's what happened. And when was the next one? So, fucking, it was like before summer-ish in 2012 that happened, and then around Christmassy time 2012, so that was like a few months after I started the channel and stuff. Lump number 3 gets found in his lung. So the second thing, so they had to take a second, you know, they took a chunk out of his lungs the first time, and they're like, oh, you have emphysema and stuff, because he was working in, like, my dad's dad owned a construction company, and my dad worked in construction for a long time with him. So that was something that they did, and sandblasting fucks up your lungs. So yeah, he had fucked up lungs because of lots of things, but he's still pretty good. Like he's yeah, like the people were like, oh, the doctors were like, oh, I'm shocked that you can walk upstairs properly and that type of shit. So like that's what they would say, right? And yeah. So when they found the third lump, what was like they found a third lump, then my mom was supposed to have a surgery too, because they found a lump on her like around the summertime of 2012. And they get that taken out around March of 2012. I mean 2013, because it was found in summer 2012. But so my mom has her surgery, then my dad has his third surgery of another lump taken out in his lung in summer of 2013. It's just so much stuff, right? Bet you the server's gonna... Oh, no, it's fine. It's funny. So then after that, after summer of 2013, there was like a period where I guess yeah, they didn't find a tumor for a while, whatever, but like the diverticulitis thing that started the whole thing, finally, like that whole time he was waiting for something to happen, for something like for him to end up getting something done about that. So finally ended up getting whatever the hell that stuff scheduled, and yeah. So then in 2014, like around the beginning of 2014, so like a year ago, that stuff started to happen, and it was like he ended up having like more problems with his bladder, like something called a fistula. Fistula is like a hole between your see, I foreshadowed, I guess, whatever. His bladder and his colon. Diverticulitis fucks up the colon. Then a fistula is like a hole between your bladder and your colon. Serious stuff. So like diverticulitis fixed, fistula fixed, in separate times, and he also had fucking tumors in his, like, at that time. Like they also, like, there were lumps, like part of the so like whether or not the fistula was caused by diverticulitis or tumors, and this is the weird thing, okay, because be like, but what about that stuff, like that was more of that spindle cell stuff. He's like, no. My dad would be like, no, that was some other cancer, or like that was some other, or I don't know, like I forget how he explained it, but it was just like very passively, and I haven't like, it was as if like the other stuff was a bigger deal, or I don't know. It's just like, oh yeah, and there were also tumors that he got out, but and I was like, what the fuck? So, anyways, yeah. So in September of 2014, so like a few months ago, they found another lump in his lung, and this is the third time they found something in his lung, and they already took chunks of his lung out both times. They can't take another piece out, or else he'd be like on a breather for the rest of his life. So yeah, like when they found, yeah, like it just pissed me off. Like everything's been so sad, and like it's been, yeah, like fucking 5 years of crying, 5.5 years of just crying and stuff like that. Like that's been more than a quarter of my life already. No, not a quarter, a fifth. More than a fifth, because a quarter, I get it, no. A quarter be, well, if I'm 23, In a year I'll be 24. Then a quarter would be 6 years. But by then it would be yeah, so I guess a quarter, yeah. Technically, yeah. So yeah. So since I graduated high school from now, it's not really been, it's been almost a quarter. But yeah, it's been fucking really sad, shitty stuff. And like, you can only feel bad for so long, because it's not that you don't feel bad anymore, but you like, it's just you keep feeling bad. But I don't know what to do, because it's just like before, like the last couple times it happened while I was making the videos or whatever. It's like before I was making the video, I was just playing Minecraft a lot, and you know, whatever I would do a lot, you know. But like, yeah, like one of the reasons I guess why I would play Minecraft so much is just because I'd be so sad to do anything. And like, I've always thought that like Minecraft's kind of like a sad person's game, where you play Minecraft a lot if you have a lot of time, because it takes a lot of time to do anything in the game, and only people really with a lot of time. Sad? I don't if that doesn't make any sense, because I played it when I played this game in a happy mood, so it's not what I mean, obviously, but I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it's like I've been scared to like talk to my dad about certain things. You know, like I haven't talked to my dad about like the idea of him dying, you know, like I haven't talked to him about that, but like all day I think about it. It's fucking like not in a weird way, but it's like in a scared way. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's been like it's like the worst thing of a mushroom trip, but like prolonged for a long time. And I guess it's because I'm young too, right? But I don't know. But like a lot of stuff just made me think about the value of friends, blah blah blah. You know, like the Atherton and Sire song, Fans and Friends, you know. Fuck a fan, man. I'd rather have friendship, right? Like, you're all strangers to me if you watch this, and if you don't comment, you know, I will never know who you are, but I like to think that we're friends. Not all people. We're all people. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I love you. Like, I don't know. Hand symbols are stupid, man. Join the Minecraft server. But yeah. Basically, I don't know. Like, I don't know there's a lot of things, like there's a lot of shitty games that just waste your time, and it's really sad that the people that make those games are manufacturing stuff like that. But then there's other games that are just fucking amazing, and that's the stuff to pay attention to throughout the time of making these videos on this channel. I've learned a lot, and yeah, I'm still in the process of looking through all of the free games on Steam, because I have like a list that I want to get through, but many times I've gone through that list and been like, yeah, maybe a whole bunch of these games, nah, like that I used to have on the, used to consider or whatever, just because the standards being reset by playing a lot of them. So that's a learning experience, and you might say that I'm not playing good games when I do stuff like that, but you know, for the most part though, videos on the channel, well, I don't know if there'll be less videos on the channel, blah blah blah, but what I'm saying is, like, what's a priority, you know? Like thanks for subscribing, that's what this video is about, but like, I want to be more honest about what's going on, about my life, blah blah blah, but I don't know. It's just like, basically I want, yeah. So I haven't, it's been such a long story, I haven't even said what's going on right now. So right now, like, when they found another lump or whatever, what are they gonna do about it since they can't operate? They're trying like chemo, but like a experimental type of chemo, like a special, like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know if chemotherapy is all the same or not, like maybe there's lots of different types, or I don't fucking know much about it, but he's doing some sort of chemotherapy thing, and it's a 6 week long, they're doing it in 6 week long, like 6 week bursts or whatever, 6 week things, and then they're doing another scan or whatever to see how it grew or whatever, and then they're gonna do another 6 weeks. But today was the 5th week. Like, he went in today for the 5th week. On the 2nd week he didn't have a treatment, so it was the 4th treatment, but the 5th week. And yeah, that's what's going on right now. And lots, like, yeah, there's just lots of, I don't know what else to say, but I cry a lot about other stuff, but I just want to, I don't know, like, I feel like if I don't say this, then I'm not being honest about, then I'm like hiding something or whatever. But yeah, like, I don't know, I don't have many friends, man, so when you show your support, it really does mean a lot to me. So yeah, like, yeah, like, another thing, probably one of the most important things I probably should have said at the beginning is, I know a lot of people go through things that are similar and worse. So, like, talking about it at all, I feel weird, but it's what's going on with me, so I obviously shouldn't just ignore what's going on with me because I'm trying to be considerate for everyone else. Because what am I doing? You know, like, it's not that, it's good to be considerate about everyone else, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't say how you feel, because how you feel matters. You know, like, that's an ongoing theme with my life, where I will always downplay my own, you know, like, I'll always kind of give myself the shittier end in favor of someone else just because or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Like trying to do a nice thing. I don't know. So, anywho, this has gone on for long enough. I thank you for watching. Peace be with you. You are awesome. I love you. Bye bye. See ya.